30 days yoga challenge to find your inner balance again. Do you often feel stressed, not having enough time for yourself, or you have tension in your body? Then this is the right spot for you to be. I'm so glad you are here. I am Marian, spiritual healer, coach, and of course, yoga teacher. And let's get started this 30-day yoga challenge. If you haven't watched the introduction video where I talk a little bit more in detail about this whole 30-day journey, please do that after this video. No need to do it now, but make sure you watch it afterwards. And other than that, I would say let's go and set the foundation. Wonderful, so let's get started on all fours on the mat. And if this is your first time doing yoga ever, I congratulate you for being here because yoga is amazing. You will see. Okay, so place your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hip, and then just round your back and straighten. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Come into a neutral spine. Push the hip back. Place the hands a little bit further away from you. And stretch the arms long. Come into this child pose. Just stay here and breathe. And then roll forward. Drop the hip. Drop the hip and then let the shoulders come to the front, right, left. Come back, place the toes into your mat and then lift the knees from the mat. Come up into a down dog, but just walk the dog. Bring the heels down, right, left, feel the stretch and move the whole body. Great, then take the right hand on the right leg, look to the front and bring that foot to the front. Drop the back knee and then come up into a low lunge. Lift your arms and stay here and breathe. Bring the shoulders down, look up, just stay, breathe. We're gonna take it easy and slow today. We have 30 days to work on our technique and strength and flexibility. So let's start soft and gentle. Change the leg, left leg to the front. Come up, hold and breathe. Bring the hands down, step back again, and now come back up into a down dog. And from here, again step to the front with the right foot, but this time keep the left knee in the air and come up into a high lunge. Hold and breathe. Now drop your arms and bring the left heel down into a 45-degree angle and then bring that hip back towards the front into a warrior one. You can bring the hands up again or just leave them down and open the palms. Breathe. Choose your arms. And then from here, turn that foot into a 90 degree in the back and bring your arms onto shoulder level. So the feet are in one line, your front knee is bent, you sink low, curl the tailbone in, and then look back to the front. Strong arms. Imagine you want to push something down with your hands. This is warrior 2 or warrior B. I may use both terms. And we are going to have a whole warrior flow within those 30 days, but not today. Turn your hands, lift the heel, step back into a down dog. And if you want, you can walk again a bit right, left, or just stand still and breathe. And then step with the left foot to the front. Keep the right knee up in the air and come up into a high lunge. Just hold here. Now bring the right heel down 45 degrees. Bring the right heel, the right hip back, pushing to the front while the right leg stays long and strong. Arms up or open palms, arms down, chest out. Choose your arms, sink low. And then turn open, turn the back foot into 90 degrees, feet in one line, come into a warrior 2, strong arms, look to the front, sink low. Circle back, lift the heel and jump, step back, down dog. And from here, bring the knees down, sit back and breathe. Okay, so now you learned the foundation, the standing poses. This is important for the next days. So let's continue with some more basic stuff. That way I don't have to explain so much every time. Very good. Okay, now another important foundation is plank. I'm sure it's your favorite. So place the hands underneath your shoulders and push the hands into the mat so that you really push out of your shoulders. You don't want to sink in, so push. Strong arms. And then bring the knees away from the mat. The hip is lower than your head. And just hold here for plank. Hold and breathe. Drop the knees. Now the elbows are tight and you come down. Bring the chin and the chest onto the mat. And then swing through into a Sphinx pose here. Elbows underneath your shoulders. So just hold and breathe. Open the chest. Lift the elbows. Walk closer with your hands into a cobra. And then chin to chest. Come back into a child pose. And from the child pose back into down dog. From down dog, come again into plank. Now ripple to the front into a plank. Knees to the floor. Elbows tight. Now this time you keep the body away from the floor. Elbows tight. You come low into a triceps push-up or chaturanga, just with the knees on the floor. Okay, from here, come into this cobra, and this time you can keep the knees on the floor and back into down dog. Okay, let's do this again. Ripple to the front, knees to the floor, elbows tight, come low, come up, and down dog. Let's try with the knees in the air, and if not, just leave the knees on the floor. That's no problem at all. Come forward, come low, and through, and back. And again, come forward, knees to the floor, elbows tight, come low, through, and sit back. Okay, then let's come on our back, or sit down first before we lay down, and activate the core a little bit more. So you keep your legs on the floor for now, and maybe I turn around so you can see better what I want to do. You sit upright and you have the arms open, and then you take the right arm to the left, you come back up, and the left arm to the right. Yeah. So right arm to the left, and you sink low, come up, and left arm to the right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Last one. Hold here. Now interlace the fingers and then roll back all the way down slowly and lay down. Straighten the left knee, bring the right knee to your chest, and then bring that knee over your body to the left, and the right arm circles to the back so that the shoulder can drop on the floor. Breathe. Release. Come back. Left knee to the chest. Come over to the right. And the left arm circles. And you drop the left shoulder on the mat, on the floor. Just breathe. Slowly come back. Now close the feet and let the knees drop to the side. If you want, you can bring the arms above your head and feel the stretch. And take your hands, support your legs, close the legs again. And if you want, you can straighten the legs now into a Shavasana. This was the first day, super short and crisp to set some foundations. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again for day 2. Make sure to leave a comment so I know you are consistent with the 30-day challenge. And maybe for those of you who share a comment every day, maybe there's a surprise waiting you at the end. I don't know. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Namaste.